In the world of Korean entertainment, few revelations capture public attention quite like the confirmation of a long-speculated relationship, and the story you are about to hear unfolds as a purely real-life account published for entertainment purposes. Before we begin, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next in-depth breakdown of the story shaping the entertainment landscape. This is a detailed, polished, and professionally narrated retelling of how, in this universe, Cho Eun-woo ultimately chose to address years of curiosity surrounding his connection with Moon Jae-young, moments before boarding a flight to Japan. For years, murmurs surrounding the two actors have moved quietly through the entertainment industry, resurfacing every time fans rewatch their on-screen collaborations, analyzed their natural chemistry, or pointed out subtle interactions that carried more warmth than typical co-stars. In the public sphere, neither party confirmed nor denied the circulating theories. Their approach remained consistent: focus on work, maintain professionalism, and let speculation remain speculation. But privately, in this scenario, both individuals navigated a relationship built carefully, quietly, and intentionally away from cameras. This story begins not at the airport or on a bustling street filled with reporters, but rather in the stillness of Cho Eun-woo's apartment on a morning that would soon become one of the most memorable of his career. Outside, Seoul prepared itself for a typical day filled with traffic, deadlines, and the usual hum of city life. Inside, however, a significant personal decision was taking shape. Eun-woo stood near his window, coffee cooling beside him, while he mentally rehearsed the possibility of speaking truths he had safeguarded for years. His phone buzzed on the table, displaying the name of the person who understood the weight of this decision more than anyone else, Jae-young. The narrator carefully observes the significance of this moment, not for the drama, but for the quiet honesty woven through their communication. Their conversation was short, gentle, and grounded in trust. She didn't pressure him. She didn't caution him. She simply asked whether he felt ready, reminding him that whatever he chose, she would support him. Her voice, soft but steady, provided reassurance in the midst of uncertainty. As he ended the call, Eun-woo took a deep breath. The narrative stresses that he wasn't concerned about scandal. He wasn't worried about losing work. What weighed on him was the responsibility of making sure she wouldn't be overwhelmed by the aftermath. Public romantic revelations can turn into storms, fast, unpredictable, and unforgiving. But on this morning, he felt clarity. He wanted to speak honestly, even if only for the sake of easing the burden they had carried together. He moved through his apartment with a sense of purpose, packing his suitcase with the precision of someone used to constant travel. The narrator describes these details not as mundane but as symbolic reminders of the private life he rarely spoke about. The scarf she bought him during a winter shoot, the cologne she once jokingly critiqued, the bracelet he often hid under long sleeves, each item held significance. These were not glamorous artifacts but markers of a relationship built in quiet moments rather than grand gestures. When his car arrived, Eun-woo stepped into the back seat, offering a polite nod to his manager. The city passed by his window in blurs of muted colors, signs of morning commuters heading to work, small cafes opening, office towers reflecting silver blue light. During the drive, he reviewed his schedule, a brief promotional photo shoot, followed by a departure to Japan for a major fan meeting. Everything appeared routine, yet beneath the surface, today carried a shift, one that neither his staff nor the media anticipated. Upon entering the studio, he greeted the team with the professionalism he was known for. Stylists adjusted his wardrobe, makeup artists worked with practiced efficiency, and photographers directed him through poses with ease. Eun-woo executed each shot seamlessly. Outwardly, nothing suggested that his mind was elsewhere. But the narrator highlights the subtle signs, slight pauses between flashes, reflective glances, and a calmness that felt different from his usual poised demeanor. Once the shoot concluded, he moved toward the exit corridor, a hallway often overlooked but fated to become the stage for an unexpected turn. Reporters had gathered outside, prepared with questions about his upcoming schedule, recent drama appearances, and future music projects. Usually, He would navigate these interactions with gentle smiles and concise statements, offering polished responses without revealing more than necessary. But today, something shifted. The door opened, and the room filled with camera shutters, microphones, and eager voices. Still, Eun-woo remained composed. The questions began predictably, details about Japan, his new endorsements, his artistic inspirations. Then, almost inevitably, someone in the crowd asked the question that had hovered for years. Eun-woo SSI, is it true you've been seeing Moon Jae-young? The narrator highlights the stillness that followed, a moment suspended in time. Reporters leaned forward, anticipating a polite deflection. Instead, Eun-woo released a soft laugh, not mocking or dismissive, but filled with relief. It wasn't the reaction anyone expected. His eyes held a sincerity that drew every lens closer. And then, in this fictional account, he delivered the statement that transformed the atmosphere completely. Yes. We've been together for a while. The crowd erupted. Journalists fired questions rapidly, fans rushed to post updates, and social media instantly ignited with commentary. But Eun-woo remained measured. He clarified that the relationship began gradually, built on mutual respect and shared creative experiences. He emphasized that they kept things private not to deceive the public but to preserve a space where their bond could grow without external noise. He didn't offer personal anecdotes. He didn't share intimate details. Instead, he maintained professionalism while acknowledging the emotional truth with rare openness. It was a brief statement, controlled yet genuine, and it shifted the tone of the entire media gathering. His phone buzzed again. Security attempted to usher him away, but he paused for a moment to check the message. It was from Jae-young, "You did well. I'm here." A simple affirmation, yet its effect grounded him, reinforcing the choice he had made. The narrator follows Eun-woo as he exits the building and steps into the controlled chaos of awaiting fans. Some appeared tearful, others overjoyed. A few looked stunned by the confession. But overwhelmingly, the response was supportive. Banners bearing his name swayed above cheering crowds, and fans called out encouragement, expressing happiness for his newfound openness. One fan shouted a question asking if the news was truly confirmed. Eun-woo nodded lightly, sparking an emotional ripple through the crowd. In that moment, the relationship no longer existed as an online theory. It became a narrative recognized by the very people who admired him most.